Imagine a world where survival wasn't about who was the fastest or the strongest, it was about who was the most ruthless. From ancient predators that stalked prehistoric landscapes to modern killers still roaming the planet today, some animals have earned a reputation as the most vicious creatures to ever walk the earth. In this video, we're diving into their savage tactics, their terrifying abilities, and why they still capture our imagination. Buckle up because it's going to get brutal. We begin with the king of the dinosaurs. 1. Tyrannosaurus rex, the apex dinosaur. Standing over 12 feet tall and stretching more than 40 feet long, T-Rex wasn't just big, it was engineered for carnage. With a bite force of over 12,000 pounds, its jaws could crush bone like crackers. Fossil evidence shows it didn't just go for flesh, it crunched entire skeletons, swallowing bones whole. Even more chilling? Studies suggest T-Rex might have hunted in groups. Imagine not one, but several of these giants charging toward you. No wonder it's still Hollywood's favorite monster. On land, T-Rex reigned supreme. 2. Megalodon, the ocean's nightmare. But in the oceans, Megalodon was king. This prehistoric shark grew up to 60 feet long, twice the size of a modern great white. Its teeth were as big as your hand, serrated like steak knives. Megalodon's bite was so powerful it could crack the skull of a whale in half. For millions of years, it dominated Earth's oceans, hunting everything from giant turtles to early whales. If you swam in its waters, 3. Smilodon, the saber-toothed cat, you wouldn't stand a chance. Fast forward to the Ice Age, and we meet Smilodon, better known as the saber-toothed cat. Its enormous fangs, up to 7 inches long, weren't just for show. They were designed to puncture through thick hides and jugular veins. Smilodon wasn't built for speed like lions today. Instead, it was a stalker. It would ambush prey, wrestle them to the ground with incredible forelimbs, and then deliver the fatal bite. In Ice Age North America, bison and mammoths had plenty to fear from this vicious cat. 4. Andrewsarchus, the beast with a giant skull. Not as famous as the T-Rex, but just as terrifying, Andrewsarchus was one of the largest carnivorous mammals ever. Living about 45 million years ago, this predator had a skull over 3 feet long, basically the size of a coffee table. Paleontologists believe its bite was strong enough to crush bones and even turtle shells. Picture a wolf the size of a horse with jaws powerful enough to eat through armor. That's Andrewsarchus. 5. The Komodo dragon, a modern-day monster. Not all vicious animals are extinct. Enter the Komodo dragon, the world's largest living lizard. Growing up to 10 feet long, these reptiles use stealth and patience. They bite their prey, inject venom that prevents blood clotting, and then simply wait. The victim slowly bleeds to death while the dragon follows behind until it collapses. That's not just vicious, it's psychological warfare in nature. 6. Wolverine, small but ferocious. Don't let its size fool you. The wolverine weighs less than 40 pounds, but it's one of the most aggressive animals alive. Known as the devil bear, it will attack moose, wolves, and even bears many times its size. Wolverines have been documented fighting off packs of wolves just to keep their kill. Its ferocity is legendary, proving that being vicious isn't about size, it's about attitude. 7. The Nile crocodile, ancient killer. For over 200 million years, crocodiles have perfected the art of the ambush. The Nile crocodile, in particular, is terrifying. They lurk just below the water's surface, eyes and nostrils barely showing. Then, in a burst of speed, they launch out, clamp their jaws around their prey, and drag it under. Their infamous death roll spins victims until bones snap and lungs fill with water. To this day, Nile crocodiles kill hundreds of people every year. 8. Hyenas, the laughing killers. Hyenas might look comical with their eerie cackles, but make no mistake, they are ruthless. Unlike lions, hyenas rarely waste a kill. They eat everything, bones included. Hyenas are also pack hunters, capable of chasing prey for miles until exhaustion sets in. Once they bring something down, It's ripped apart within minutes by dozens of crushing jaws. The laugh of a hyena isn't funny, it's chilling. 9. Cassowary, the deadly bird. Birds don't usually make the list of vicious animals, but the cassowary is an exception. Found in Australia and New Guinea, this bird looks like a prehistoric raptor. With dagger-like claws up to 5 inches long, cassowaries can disembowel a human with a single kick. They are also incredibly territorial, attacking anyone who comes too close. Think of them as velociraptors with feathers, and they're very much alive today. 10. Humans, the ultimate predator. Finally, we come to the most vicious animal of all humans. We've hunted species into extinction, invented weapons that can wipe out entire populations, and altered ecosystems forever. Unlike other predators, humans don't just kill to survive, we kill for power, for sport, and sometimes for nothing at all. That makes us, arguably, the most dangerous and vicious species to ever walk the earth. From dinosaurs and giant sharks to modern-day reptiles and even ourselves, the history of life on Earth is filled with brutality. Each of these animals dominated its environment not just with size or strength, but with pure ferocity. So, the next time you hear a lion's roar, see a crocodile's grin, or even look in the mirror, remember viciousness has many faces.